to my kings, my queens, my brothers and my sisters. I greet you all with love and light of the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. Welcome back. The actual version of that video that I had earlier, I had to delete it. I was in my car yesterday, and I was waiting on my little queen, and I was playing some background music, and of course the music that I was playing wasn't really appropriate. I ain't want to be bothered with copyright issues, but it was just beautiful music that I wanted to play in the background, but I should have known better. I just wasn't really thinking about don't play that music and you don't have to deal with copyright issues. So anyway, I decided to start the video off just like this. So anyway, I wanted y'all to see in real time me pulling the actual 4 cards. So I apologize for that, but I cannot play that video because like I said, I was playing music in the background and I didn't want to be bothered with dealing with copyright issues, okay? But please know, it is not I, okay, but it is He that is in you that's greater than He that's in the world. You know, it is many of you tapping into your own inner divine, own intuition, own inner knowing. You're the one that's pulling these cards, all right? Yes, I did pull the cards, the actual 4 cards, all right? That I felt that would be appropriate, that many of you, that there was a message for many of you to receive for your highest good. But when it's all said and done, many of you are the ones that's doing the work, because you're the ones that are being in tune with your inner man, and you're pulling that 1 or that 2 cards, all right? Like I said, you can pull 1 or you can pull more than 1 card. Whatever is resonating with you, that's what matters. So don't get mad at your sister, all right? When you pull the card and it's not resonating with you, all this is a practice exercise. I'm trying to get many of you to master yourself and get to that place of knowing, because it's there. It's just like a muscle, a spiritual muscle that you have to exercise. That's all, family. So anyway, I'm getting ready to get to it, all right? And welcome back. And yes, from card 1 from 4, there's definitely a message for your family. And it was interesting how many of you was more in tune with card number 3. That was interesting. But for those who are checking me out on my community blog, that was interesting how many of you were all in sync, but it's all good. From 1 to 4, it's a message for everybody. So thank you, family. Love you in Christ. And see you next time. All right, only you would know, what these cards mean for you, because even though I've chosen the 4 cards, all right, family, when it's all said and done, you are going to go by your inner intuition, pulling the right card that feels good to you. Trust your gut, your instinct. Choose a card from 1 to 4, or you can choose more than 1 card, all right? Now, don't get mad at your sister if you pick a card out that you feel that doesn't resonate with you, all right? This is pretty much an exercise for you to master yourself and try to be in tune with your intuition, just your inner knowing, okay? Because we all have it. So with that being said, from 1 to 4, you see 4 cards in front of you. Pick the card of your choosing, and let's get started, family. So as I stated before, with card number 1, card number 1, it was upside down, let me just say that, but that card represents communication, okay? So I'm just going to give many of you a general reading of what card number 1 represents, okay? Only you would know that for yourself if you have chosen card number 1, which is the card of communication. You have called upon this card today to let you know it's an important time for communication. All healthy connections and relationships are built on a solid base of good communication. It is easy to hold back or alter your words in order to prevent hurting someone's feeling, fear of rejection, or the possibility of creating some form of conflict. However, it is important that you share your inner thoughts and feeling honestly with those around you to create and build long-lasting, healthy relationships. Now, I did state that this card was upside down. So for many of you, maybe you are, operating in your throat chakra. Maybe it is active for many of you, and maybe for some of you it's not. Maybe for many of you it's blocked and you're holding back. And that's why I sense by that card being upside down. Maybe many of you are not expressing yourself as you should. You're holding back. You're playing the mule, should I say? That's the one who takes in a whole lot of things, and they hold a lot in, and they don't express themselves. So basically, what this card that I'm sensing is that by being upside down is letting you know you can start expressing yourself more. All right, open that throat chakra up, express yourself. However, it's important that you share your thoughts and feeling honestly with those who are around you to create and build long-lasting, healthy relationships. When you doubt, hinder, or manipulate the flow of communication, this interference blocks the throat chakra and can create a world of suppression and confusion. Holding on to unexpressed thoughts and feelings can lead to pain, confusion, and unhealthy patterns. Take a moment to see if there is anyone in your life that you're not communicating effectively with due to fear, rejection, and maybe even some unwanted conflict. You are being encouraged today at this time to speak up and share your feelings. Communication to share your feelings. Communication can also mean writing your feelings down, all right, on a paper as a backup tool. So, like I said, maybe for some of you, you're not having no communication issues, but if you see this card upside down, somebody who has picked this card today is dealing with lack of communication. It's time for you to express yourself and stop holding back. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, for card number 2. Dealing with the inner child, okay? And I definitely can relate to this card. My inner child is free to express love and joy, all right? You have called this card and energy into your awareness today because it is time to create a more fulfilling, loving relationship with your inner child. Each person has within them aspect of child, those parts of us that can be vulnerable, misunderstood, unloved, not heard, and those wounded feelings we hold on to as children. When we take these experiences into our adult life, our connection to the inner child is sometimes forgotten. Have you been beating yourself up lately or been down on yourself and allow people and situations in your life to affect you negatively? Pulling this card today highlights that you are currently reacting to a situation from the perspective of the inner child. Old wounds may be open and you may feel trapped and confused. Know that it is time to give your inner child some love and care. Take some time into this wounded being who lies within you. Ask what he or she requires in order to heal. You may feel drawn to go and see a healer or to simply take some quiet time to engage in an inner dialogue with this part of you. And for example, also family, when you are in meditation, talk to yourself, talk to that inner child. You know how your childhood was for you, and you know those who have hurt you. You'd be surprised. That stuff never goes away, all right? But like I said, forgiveness heals like no other. Forgiveness is really for you. And like I said, speak to the inner child. Let her know or him know that you are loved and I forgive you. And, you know how we go through things in life. We do things that we knew wasn't right. But as a child, you knew not what you was doing. You was acting as a child. But when we become adults, we got to put away those childish things. But a lot of times when we don't heal from our pasthood experiences, they follow us into adulthood. So love on that inner child today, all right? So that inner child can heal as within, so without, okay? And like I said, meditate and talk to yourself on the inside. Talk to that inner child on the inside. Get an inner child some love and compassion and acceptance, all right? Because you are divinely loved, appreciated, and guided always. So whoever felt led to card number 3, that is the card of clarity. An affirmation for this card is, I experience life with divine clarity. You have attracted this card into your awareness today because clarity is upon you. The ability to experience clarity is connected to the third eye chakra, and the more this chakra is activated, the more clarity you will receive. It is time to see things clearly, to receive the answers you have been searching for. When our third eye chakra is blocked, it can affect our perception of situations in our lives. You are being encouraged at this time to sense and work on strengthening your third eye chakra so it can work to its full potential. There are some great meditations you can do to activate the third eye, and a great crystal to assist with this, and which is the amethyst. Place this crystal on your third eye point and breathe in its energy to help activate and awaken your chakra. As your third eye opens, you will receive a lot more clarity in your life. Clarity comes when we can understand and clear the confusion around stressful situations in our lives. What's in your life requires clearing. It is now time for you to take the actions and get some clearing. Sometimes our minds create illusions that stops us from seeing the truth. It is time for you to let go of the thoughts that no longer serve you and come into a place of clarity. Once you receive this clarity, you will feel a deeper sense of self and well-being in your world. All right. So we'll pick card number 3. This is for you. Clarity. Okay. And lastly, card number 4, which is the card of dreams. This card is a sign that your dreams are a big part of your journey at the present. It's time to take a little more notice of your dreams. Currently, your soul is guiding you and offering you messages through this medium. You may like to start a dream diary to remember your dreams and keep track of the message you are receiving. It is easy for the soul to talk and communicate through our dreams because our mind experiences less interference compared with our walking state. The answers you have been seeking are showing themselves very clearly in your dreams, so take the time to discover them. This card can also represent the dreams you wish to create in your waking world. It is time to dream big. What would you love to create in your world? What are your dreams and desire? It will be very beneficial to take some time to focus your energy on what you would like to manifest in your world. We are all co-creators with the universe, and it is our birthright to manifest our dreams and desires. Know that you are worthy to receive abundance from the universe, and that is time to wave your dreams into reality. Dreams do come true. You just have to believe you are deserving and open to receive the gifts when they appear in your life. So paint the seed of your dreams into the soil of the positive, nurture them with belief, and water them with love. Soon your dreams will be showering your life with the most wonderful love and joy. And also as a backup, this is a wonderful affirmation for those who are trying to manifest in their dreams and they're setting their intentions. I receive profound wisdom and guidance in my dream state. I manifest my heart desires and dreams into reality. So definitely dream big, family. And please know, many of you, like myself, you're always asking questions, and you're not only you're asking, but you're doing more. You're also pretty much looking for the answers, shall I say, but they come in the weirdest ways, and I've done a video talking about this, but like I said, for the most part, our guides and angels are speaking to us through our dreams, through visions as well as symbols. You'd be surprised how you will receive answers to your questions, but for the most part, in the spirit realm, they are communicating to us through visions, seeing images. So keep that in mind, family. And many of you really, really want to remember your dreams, okay? And this is for that somebody who I had talked to earlier this week Cause we were talking about dreams. I don't know if you picked this card, sister, but this card definitely speaking to you about the dream part. You want to remember your dreams. Whoever picked this card, you want to remember. If you want to remember your dreams, set your attention. Set your attention that you want to remember your dreams. All right, let it be known, and also keep a little pad by your bed as well. So soon as you know you're in a good old dream state and you're conscious of, that you're dreaming. You're conscious that you're dreaming and a lot of your answers are being received through your dreams. Jot down the things that you are seeing. Jot them down. Even if they don't make sense to you, jot them down. Because please know, by and by, it's going to make sense to you. It's going to start making sense to you. That's a lot of our problem. We don't jot down our dreams, things that we see within ourselves. So start writing them down, even if they're weird and silly. There's meaning to them. Please know that. So thank you, family, for checking your sister out. I love you in Christ. And I hope that this is really helping many of you. All I'm trying to do is get many of you to master yourself and practice and just be more in tune with your own inner knowing, because we all have it, all right? We all have this inner knowing. And I hope that, many of your higher self was spot on. But let me say it like this. I hope that many of you was tuned to your higher self and you were spot on. You actually picked the card that resonate with you. So much love to you, and bye for now.